It's been nearly 3 days since Amazon dropped the first 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power on Prime Video. And despite the fact that so many of the critics and so many members of the media who got special exclusive access have been singing its praises with rave reviews, the fans have not felt the same way. The Lord of the Rings fans, the Tolkien fans, have been pushing back against Amazon, and there is a massive backlash out there for the first 2 episodes. That's one of the reasons that Amazon still is not allowing people to review this series on their own site. We do have some sites, however, that we've witnessed, including Rotten Tomatoes, 39% on Rotten Tomatoes, even though thousands of negative reviews are being purged each and every day. Still, the fans are speaking and making their voices heard. And today, another Lord of the Rings fan spoke out. Another Lord of the Rings and Tolkien fan spoke out. And this one has a pretty big name. Not sure if you've heard of him before. Elon Musk is saying what so many people have thought. Tolkien is turning in his grave. Very simple statement, and within a couple hours gets 162,000 likes on Twitter. He follows up and gets a little bit more specific. Almost every male character so far is a coward, a jerk, or both. Only Galadriel is brave, smart, and nice. Now, I will say, Elon, although I agree with your first sentiment, your first statement, that Tolkien is likely turning in his grave, seeing the fact that this massive, multi-billion-dollar company bought his property and is turning it into something that is not what he wrote. They're bastardizing his lore. They are destroying what he wrote for Middle-earth. He would be turning in his grave right now if he knew what was going on. As to your second statement, however, I think we need some addendums, okay? I think we need some addendums to this. So he says, almost every male character so far is a coward, a jerk, or both. I will say this, the vast majority of the men in this series are either cowards, jerks, evil, or stupid. I think you could put them somewhere in those 4. I think you could make the argument that Arondir is not presented that way, but again, I think maybe we understand why. Ismael Cruz Cordova, who's so proud of breaking a barrier, now people can see an elf of color, his words, not mine. I think we understand the reason why he might have not been presented that way. And then also, I would add in Durin. I don't know if you can say Durin is an idiot, a coward, a jerk, or evil. Potentially maybe a little jerkish the way he handled the Elrond situation, especially if you were just going to invite him to dinner anyway, why go through all that? So maybe he is a little stupid, maybe he is a little bit that way, but I would say in general he's not necessarily presented like that. I guess we'll see moving forward. And in terms of Galadriel, only Galadriel is brave, smart, and nice. I agree she's depicted as brave. I also agree, even though what she's doing is so stupid in some cases, she is being depicted as smart because guess what? Galadriel is in the right. That's what the showrunners are trying to tell you. Galadriel is the only one who knows Sauron's back, who wants to pursue him, who wants to do all this stuff. But she's being held back because of all the stupid, incompetent men. That's really what the showrunners are trying to tell you. The problem I take with this, Elon, is to describe her as nice. That might be the worst take we've seen for Lord of the Rings. And I have a quote tweet here, succinctly explaining what I think about this. Elon is wrong here. Galadriel is clearly a bitch, and that's true. You cannot describe Galadriel as nice. But I do understand what Elon's trying to get across with this, couple sentences, couple words right here. But he's right. The reason this is getting such an incredible response right now is because Elon is saying what so many Lord of the Rings fans and so many Tolkien fans are thinking about this series. First off, with that sentiment, Tolkien is turning in his grave. They are breaking so much continuity in terms of when characters are appearing, first, second, third age, things like that, in terms of the way these characters are depicted, so unlike the way Tolkien carefully described them in all of his writings. This is a bastardization of Lord of the Rings, a bastardization of Middle-earth, a bastardization of everything that Tolkien wrote. Everyone can see this clearly, and Elon Musk called him out and destroyed them earlier today. And ironically, look at his comment section. 90% of my comments are bots. A lot of bots on Twitter. We'll see if Elon ends up being the owner of it at some time. What do you think? Let me know about Elon smashing, destroying Lord of the Rings, even though we had to correct him on a couple things. Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.